So let's read 101 Chakra System. What is a chakra? A chakra, which is spelled Chakra, is thought of as a center of energy, our own personal energy. If you were anything like me, when I first heard about chakras, I was like, a chak-what? This concept didn't make sense to me until I realized they were being talked about in tandem to meditation practices and emotional healing by way of physical representations. The great news is everyone can work with chakras, not just those who are well versed in it. Chakra originates from the sacred ancient Indian Sanskrit language and literally means wheel. This is an easy thing to visualize if you think of its function as a vortex of spinning energy interacting with various physiological and neurological systems in the body. There are thought to be 7 chakras in our bodies that start at the top of our heads and end at the bottom of our spines. These energy centers within each of us are said to help regulate our immune system and defenses, our day-to-day emotional state, and even organ functions. Each of the 7 chakras has its own vibrational frequency that is associated with a color, a function, and has its own unique symptoms when it's weakened or strengthened, among many other associations. So even a basic understanding of the 7 chakras can enhance your life in some surprising ways. With the popularity of meditation and alternative healing in the West, the term chakra has become pretty mainstream. Even though there are many chakras all over the body, healing manifestations and improving wellness and laws of attraction will focus mainly on the 7 major chakras. Here, we will show you how to optimize your major chakras to help them function at their highest potential. And if you go to our article directly, there is a great infographic that shows where each chakra is located and its name. So let's start at the top. The 7th chakra is your crown chakra. This chakra is directly tied to our cosmic consciousness. This is where our mind and ideas formulate to lead us to enlightenment in our lives. This gives us spirituality and our sense of wonder and self-expression. It all comes from the crown chakra. It's located at the very top of the head. The color that it's associated with frequently is violet. In terms of emotional and physical ties, it can be linked to self-esteem, connectedness, and a sense of purpose, or our pineal gland, brain, and nervous system. When this chakra is blocked, we will feel disconnected from everyone and everything, including the universe and all that it has to offer. We can become fearful and depressed and lonely. The 6th chakra is our third eye chakra. This chakra is heavily weighted to our inner knowing and intuition and psychic senses. This is our own ability to focus on and see the bigger picture. It's our sense of self, purpose, and direction. It's located right in your forehead between your eyes. The color that's usually associated with it is indigo. Its emotional and physical ties are our imagination, wisdom, any decision making, and just that intuition in terms of a gut feeling. It's also linked to the pituitary gland, our eyes, and our sinuses, considering where it's located. When this chakra is stuck, it can lead to indecision, a lack of creativity, low imagination, and not trusting your own personal intuition and those gut feelings. This can give us headaches or even lead to eye problems. The 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, governs our ability to communicate to anyone about anything in all aspects of our lives. Through this, we can find a sense of healing when our communication is clear and open. This is located at our throat and is closely associated with the color blue. Physically and emotionally, we have the respiratory system, the teeth, the vocal cords, and the thyroid. And this also ties to our self-expression of feelings, our authenticity, and how we communicate. When this chakra is blocked, emotions can lead to a complete lack of self-expression, and speaking our truth is often pushed to the side. It can also affect our attention span, staying focused, and even slow our metabolisms. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and this is located at the center of your chest, just above your heart. It represents self-love and steers our relationships. This is where all of our self-confidence and ability to give and receive love comes from. Here is where we can truly find inner peace inward so it can radiate outward. The color mostly associated with is green, and our emotional and physical ties to this are joy, a sense of peacefulness, and obviously love. Physically, this is going to be around our heart, our lower lungs, the circulatory system, and our immune system. The heart chakra, when blocked, will show up as resentment and regret. We might feel frustrated or hopeless. We might feel like we are completely ineffectual, and it might manifest as a lack of self-love, instability, self-pity, or even guilt. So if you feel some of these things that I'm listing here with the chakras, you can follow along in another article, and we'll go over how to sort of balance those chakras out. The third chakra is the solar plexus. This chakra holds our ability to be confident and in control of our very own lives. When this chakra is in alignment and in flow, we can feel all the creative pleasure and abundance that we want. This is also where our social identity and willpower lies. It's located just above the belly button. It's usually seen as a color of yellow. The physical and emotional ties are that since it's so low, it's going to be around the pancreas, liver, our digestive tract, and our central nervous system. And emotionally, this ties to self-confidence, self-worth, and self-esteem. This is a chakra that is often clogged, and it's done so by controlling relationships and having a low self-image. It can really make us feel isolated when it's like this. It can also cause negative thinking, anger, and over-talking in general. The second chakra is the Sacral Chakra. This is located just below the belly button. This chakra is thought to be our connection to our true selves and the ability to really accept others and have new experiences. This is going to play into our empathy, our emotions, our sexuality, and everything else that we use to express ourselves to the outside world. The color here is usually seen as orange. The emotional and physical ties to this is it will be giving us a sense of abundance, pleasure, well-being, and as I stated before, this is highly connected to our sexuality. Physically, this is going to do with the kidneys, the bowels, our reproductive organs, and again, our immune system. When the sacral chakra is blocked, this can cause insecurities, depression, a disconnection among you and any of your interpersonal relationships. This can come from pent-up emotions or any type of trauma or abuse you may have gone through. This makes us feel self-rejection, jealousy. We might blame others, or we might get a fixation on material things as well. And lastly, we have the first chakra, which is the root chakra. This is our base chakra that represents the very foundation of how we feel grounded in our surroundings every day. This gives us our sense of security and determines our ability to feel financially safe and always safe within our own environments where we belong. This is located at the very base of the spine. If you get to look at the infographic, the color is red. And emotionally, this ties to survival issues such as money and food and financial independence. Physically, we'll feel this in our legs, our arms, our circulatory system, and even our spine. Root chakras often get backed up in lots of adults for many reasons, but greed and violence are often seen as a result. And self-centeredness will take place when it is blocked. When you feel anxiety, this is normally where it's manifesting from, is the root chakra. So, when we understand the chakra system, we can understand how everything is connected within us. This type of self-awareness will unlock the consciousness of our mind, body, and spirit as one. In turn, this will help us find the purest path to personal healing and harmonizing each part of ourselves, as I listed, and will also have a domino effect within our lives. So in a future article, we're going to show you how to balance your own chakra system for a healthy, energetic, and sustainable foundation. Thank you for listening.